Hi guys, it's Ona. Today is November 7th and we're going to do a little reading on Don Jr. I briefly watched a clip of The View this morning where he was interviewed. I typically do not listen to any of the family members talk. I mute it and then I just watch the body language. And I read the strip on the bottom and see if there's something that interests me, I'll go ahead and turn it on. But I typically don't like to hear that, their voices. Sounds like a bone saw to me. But I watched him talk today and I wrote down some notes on his body language, which I think are very, very interesting. The first thing, he was biting his lip. So he was definitely nervous when I saw him bite his lip. He always, well, not the whole time, he sat up very straight, but there was points where he was leaning his right shoulder down like that, okay? Which means he's leaning towards the right. It's a power stance, like he's leaning towards you. Also with the chin up like that and pointing out, ready to argue. It's just a nasty little thing, huh? The one thing I thought was really interesting that he did was he was confronted about his father saying things about Gold Star families that were awful. And he shrugged his shoulders like this. He said, look, my dad cares about, not that exaggerated, but that's an I don't care move. We should do some body language videos, huh? This is an I don't care move. So if I had the volume off, that's what I would see. With the volume on, he was saying, look, my dad calls Gold Star families, but the movement of the body was saying something different. Really interesting. So let me do a mental health spread on Junior and see what's going on. Also, there was this one point where the woman next to him, Kim, somebody, whoever he needs as his wing person, he was talking about his dad and all the horrible things that people say about him, and her earring popped right off. Her ears were ringing. So the whole lie that he had just said affected her that way. Right? Okay, so I'm using the John Holland deck. I'm going to do the mental health exam spread. And well, if we have to clarify, we can clarify, but I think it'll be pretty straightforward. So the first card is appearance. How do you appear? How do you look? Lots of jelly in his hair, right? A lot of jelly in the hair. That's kind of weird. It's kind of gross, actually. Ugh. Anyway, okay, so the first card we get is deception and envy. Oh, boy. So I just mentioned he wears a lot of jelly in his hair, and yeah, this guy is wearing it too. So he looks deceptive. He looks deceptive. And he's got a lot of junk in his hair. Like he could start a fire, okay? Second card is motor. Motor coordination. He gets driven around. Basically can't drive himself anywhere. And only during the day. Can't drive at night. I don't know. His motor coordination is fine. He's youngish, right? Speech. Ooh. Very fast, okay? His speech, this is triumph. And it's really charging ahead. So the faster he talks, the more you're confused. Okay? Affect, or how he's actually feeling. Next card. he is feeling pretty smug. New beginnings. This is also the Fool in the traditional tarot. Waving the wand around. Looks a little messy. Feels like he's got the world underneath him, huh? Thought content or fantasy versus reality. That would be a fantasy. That's transformation, that's death in the traditional tarot. Lives in the fantasy world. He's out there. He's completely out there. Oh, so there's delusions there. I'll tell you what, man. There's delusions there. Wow. Thought process, logic, illogic. What other notes do I have here? Well, first of all, blocking. That I saw vividly. Okay, so thought process. Okay, we get emotional loss for thought process. So he's blocked. There's a blockage there. Perception of reality. Let's see. Perception of reality is the shadow card, and the shadow is number 18, so that is the moon. So his perception of reality is very one-sided, right? The shadow side is there, but he's not acknowledging it. Intellect. Heartache and loss. So, very isolated, not very smart. That would be for intellect. That is three of swords in traditional tarots, and that would be betrayal, heartache, like it says. So for intellect, he's disappointed in himself, probably. Everybody else is. And insights. Awareness of the situation. So emotional withdrawal for insights. So he knows what's coming. I think he knows what's coming. That is the awareness of what's going on. So he might be pulling back, or he's just really worried about getting in a lot of trouble. Wow. Okay. What else? Let me just see it. Let's just do a general read for him, just because. Not a surprise. Not surprised, right? Okay. So these first three cards just fell out. This is the Grand Italia deck. Ooh. So the first card I get is pregnancy. So whatever idea, maybe this is his book that's just come out. A new beginning is crossing, sorrow is crossing it or covering it over it. On the top, I get inheritance. Hoping for it to what? What's going to happen with inheritance? Let's see. Those are just three that fell out. Oh, okay. Wow, these cards are awesome, you guys. I get deceit. That's under the reading here. In the past, repentance. So that would be like 5 of Wands. So a little arguing. Okay. Let's keep going. Near future. An arrival. So this is the Knight. So there's a message in the near future. Somebody's coming in. Cavalier. So that's news coming in. Immediate environment. incidents. So something's going on. Okay, I'm going to get the dog. I'm going to pause and I'm going to get the dog. Giblets. Oh my gosh. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Unbelievable. Okay. All right. Are we moving? Yeah. So in the immediate environment, we have incidents. So there's something that's going to happen. Surrounding. Ooh. There's some viciousness. There's an attack. This is the outside influences. So he's going to be verbally attacked. Hopes and fears. That's a hope that he gets all his little coins in a row, all the little money, right? And outcome, I have servants. So we're going to get another row of that and see what that's all about. So that's 6 of Wands, okay? Another row, we've got misconduct in the environment, so he's in trouble. He's in trouble. Incidents and misconduct. Sorry about this, I'm holding a 30-pound dog in my lap here. Incidents and misconduct. Environment. He's going to try and come up with something new, something different. He's going to try a different spin. That's originality. Not so original. Hopes and fears, solitude. So this would be a fear. And the other card in that section was all the money. So hopes, right? Fear. Oh, my arm. And outcome, justice. Justice. Okay? So it's coming down. It's coming down. Oh, God, he looks so foolish today. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have ignorance and statements. So he's saying some stupid stuff. He's saying things like they know the whistleblower. He's just saying things that mean nothing, which is why I don't listen to the volume, because it's all garbage. It's all just word salad, right? So he's in trouble. He's withdrawn emotionally. I think he knows what's happening. And it's not going to be too much longer. Not too much longer. I know a great place for you, Don. I know a great place. They could let you use all the red crayons. You could paint rocks. It'll be really, really fun. Just something to think about, okay? This is Giblets. He's the one that cries all the time. And I'm going to get the other one. So you know what's going on here when I'm trying to do stuff. Okay. Alrighty. And this is Miss Cannoli. Cannoli is my senior rescue. And she's Giblet's therapy dog. She's a level 2 Reiki practitioner. You guys have a good day. Try to laugh, okay? And if you are laughing, it's because she's a healer. Take care. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.